Welcome to our Theta Kappa Scholarship Workshop. The videos in this workshop will explore scholarship opportunities as well as tips and techniques for effective and winning scholarship entries. Together, these videos can be used in line of the hosted PTK Scholarship Workshop to meet the requirement of the PTK President's Challenge in his membership program. In addition to watching these videos, you must also complete and pass the learning assessment quiz included in your President's Challenge checklist. Use the attached key learning lessons worksheet for notes and as a study guide to complete your quiz. If you need captions, click the CC button below. Before you leave the video, be sure to review the video description below for helpful links. In this video, we will explore tips and techniques to help ensure your scholarship essay stands out, impress the judges, and bring home the money. Beyond the basic information about you, your history, engagement, and goals, most scholarship applications will require an essay. The essay is your way of meeting the judges and letting them know who you are and why you deserve to get their investment. If included, essays are typically a major component of the judging and selection of scholarship awards. For the PTK scholarship applications, the essay is over 50% of the weight in the judging process. Therefore, a winning essay takes time. Plan to write, revise, rewrite, and re-revise. This, more than anything, is why you should start the application process early. Let's look at some example essay questions from the PTK and Madison College Foundation scholarship applications and discuss some writing strategies, techniques, and resources to make your essay stand out. One great tool to invest in even before you start writing is a scholarship resume. This document contains many of the same details as a career resume. Whatever you call it, keeping an organized list of your engagements and accomplishments can be valuable for all sorts of uses. We have an example linked in the video description. You'll see sections for your professional experience and education history, awards and recognitions, membership and skills in technology or languages, a leadership journal, volunteer and community service engagement tracking, and sections for your experience in other areas. These are the types of experiences essays often invite you to include. So keeping a regularly updated resume like this gives you the opportunity to always have this information ready. To get started, read through all the questions, think about how you can use one experience or story across all the questions to weave together your answers. This helps add richness to your response and allows you to share your strengths along several different dimensions. For example, on the Madison College Foundation app, you're asked to tell us your story, how that led you to Madison College and your program of study, and how your success and achievement of future goals will help the community. As part of your story, what impacts did you make by connecting with others? Finally, this application asks about your financial barriers. Most applications will specify word count limits for your responses. In your initial writing, don't worry about those. You refine to the word count as you edit and polish. Create a compelling portrait of who you are. Take some time today to think about who you are. What in your life inspired you to get to this point? What inspired you to choose your program of study? Next, read what you draft and try to pick out things that make it unique. How do you want to change the world, and how does your story support that plan? Share something no other applicant will be able to. It's your story. Provide insights into your uniqueness and passions. What motivates you, drives you, assures your perseverance through challenges. When writing about financial need, don't complain about your life circumstances. If money is a key challenge for you, how have you overcome the challenge? How has that driven you to adapt and succeed, and what did you learn along the journey? How confident you sound in what your plans are in transferring or entering the workforce is really important. So, write in active voice. Be affirmative. Not if I get into Harvard, but my studies at Harvard will. Not if I can open my own business, but my business will have the following community impact. Even though these scholarships essay questions are a little easier, the awards are still competitive and require you to write a quality essay. The Theta Kappa scholarship applications will ask you about your volunteer or community involvement, but the key essay response for these applications is asking you to write about a significant endeavor. A significant endeavor is the outcome of identifying a need and taking the lead to create a meaningful solution that impacted or continues to impact your community, society, or school. The endeavor essay is over 50% of the weight in the judging process for the fall cycle of scholarships. It is the centerpiece of the application. Judges are looking for evidence of how you created the solution to the problem you identified and how you involved others. how you exercise your leadership skills in solution, how you're using your college education to bring about change around you. Part of a group project, write about your impacts and what you did. When writing your significant endeavor essay, include how and why you identified this need, steps you took to arrive at a solution, who was involved in this project, what type of impact data and numbers you have that quantify your outcome, how you applied your academic or intellectual skills to this endeavor. Use the specific examples to which your audience can relate. Create a compelling portrait of who you are and present yourself in a winning way. Start with an outline, a few words about what you want to say. Then fill in the details, adding paragraphs. Now start editing. Of course, proof for misspellings, grammar, or punctuation errors. Your work should have no errors of this kind. Next, look for depth. From your personal experiences, do you address what you learned and how you grew? Do you include concrete evidence of your impacts? How do you know you made a difference? How will the judges know that too? A great polishing trick is to read your work aloud. Are you too wordy? Your sentences should be short and concise, direct and to the point. Powerful. And remember, the active voice, not if, but when. Check your structure for flow and transitions. First 4 sentences should create a picture of who you are and your purpose. Does your writing tell a logical, complete, and compelling story? No surprise endings or plot twists. Finally, as you edit now to our word count, every sentence, every word is crucial. If you struggle with writing, or even if you need an author to help focus or even a new set of eyes to polish your work, consider using the College Writing Center. It's not just for class assignments, and they are a tremendous help when the stakes are this high. One more tip, especially for the PTK scholarships application, concerns the required letter of recommendation. Like the scholarship essay, this should not be left to the last minute. Students are responsible for obtaining and uploading a current letter of recommendation each application cycle. Regarding the recommendation, PTK advises, all other parts of the application should tie into the endeavor, and the letter of recommendation should expressly speak to this endeavor and your leadership throughout the project. So, it is important to include your essay, at least the topic and high-level details, in your request for a letter of recommendation. If you have your scholarship resume handy, it would be great to include that as well. These details will make your recommender's job easier. In your request, be sure to also include a deadline, recommend grading or introduction, and other details like whether it needs to be on letterhead. Give the recommender plenty of time and feel free to send gentle reminders as the deadline approaches. Recommender should provide the following in the response: their name, professional title and organization, academic discipline, email, phone number, relationship to you. This helps judges to understand the perspective from which the recommendation was written and could strengthen the recommendation. Once you have the letter, don't forget to say thank you via notes to your recommender. In the end, scholarships may be free money, but that doesn't mean they don't take work to earn. Start early, understand the application questions and interconnect your responses. If writing an essay, draft early, edit, then polish until every word is a masterpiece. Request recommendations early and provide guidance regarding any details you hope to see included. Finally, say thank you to the recommender and, most importantly, the scholarship donor when you win. We hope you have found this video series of our scholarship workshop helpful and informative. We designed these videos to be watched in order, but if you have not yet had a chance to watch the other 2 videos in this series, you should do that before proceeding. For PTK members using this scholarship workshop for the President's Challenge, you must now log into Wolfpack Connect and complete the learning assessment quiz to record your completion of these assignments and earn credit toward your level badge. Thanks for watching and best of luck in bringing in big money through scholarships. We hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out the video description below for more information and helpful links. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more Wolfpack Wisdom.